Good time zone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Iodine. I am your host, Benny Kill 709. And today, we're actually doing some, writing some trivia. Not working on my story. I just finished a chapter yesterday, so yeah, but I got trivia next week, and I've been procrastinating, so let's do us some flippin' trivia, shall we? Trivia, woo! Score sheet template, woo! All right. Hey there, Nathan. Hey, Matt. How are y'all doing today? Save as. What is the date on Wednesday? The 21st? Uh-oh. 05/21. Save. Okay, so the first thing I want to look up, Beanie Babies. Trivia. So, I had heard that Beanie Babies constituted like 6% of all of the sales on eBay. but it's so hard to find, there's a point during the 1990s when TY Beanie Babies made up 10% of all sales on eBay. Congratulations, Matt. How did the shows go? Did you break a leg? Did you go into the wolf's mouth? Cried over a TV show earlier. That's fun. I don't want... Don't worry about putting the clip in chat, because I'm not gonna watch it. I'm busy, dude. Alright. They became a major cultural phenomenon. Do. Hey, have a good night, Matt. Catch y'all in the next one. Back to normal next week. Tell Caillou I said hi. Yeah, I'll tell him. In hell. Beanie Babies are on... I'm doing some trivia, as the title says. And I'm looking for some place where I can reference. Apparently, when Beanie Babies first started, when Beanie Babies were first came out on the market and stuff, in like the first year of eBay's founding, Beanie Babies made up from, I had heard like 6%, but I just saw here 10% of all sales on eBay. But I want to find a reference for that. I need to find a citation. Oh, well, just send me the link, dude. 25. What game are you gonna get tomorrow? Yeah, the stripes on our bodies. They're called Maginot lines. And yeah, humans have stripes. Not just stripes, but also like some of them are kind of like splotch patterns, like cows have. Like the classic black and white dairy cows. Oh, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. But in light of the many bubbles and crazes that consistently beset even the smartest investors, it's worth looking back at over-the-top euphoria that greeted the Beanie Babies in the 90s. At one point, Beanie Babies accounted for 10% of eBay's sales. Alright, now how do I work this into a question? Because that's exactly what I was looking for. At the height of their popularity, what collectible... What would you call it? A toy? Item? collectible item accounted for 10% of eBay's total sales? Nope. Ease. The answer, Beanie Babies. I'm pretty sure there hasn't been another one. Okay. Boom. Question 1 done. I like the human stripes question. I have had it, or one relating to it, in my trivia before, so I don't wanna double up, don't wanna repeat. Okay, Beanie Babies done. I had something about NORAD tracking Santa. I suppose this will be a decently easy one. NORAD Santa tracker history. What is this, on fact sheet? It's from the NORAD site directly. Oh. Okay, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, NORAD tracks everything that flies in and around North America in defense of our homelands. On December 24th, we have the very special mission of also tracking Santa. NORAD has been tracking Santa since 1955, when a young child accidentally dialed the unlisted phone number of the Continental Air Defense Command Operations Center in Colorado Springs, believing she was calling Santa Claus after seeing a promotion in the local paper. Okay, what is this called? What is NORAD? Okay, organization is, I think, is what it's called. What organization is... Um, what organization is responsible for tracking Santa? Every year. And then we'll do, dang it, enter bonus for bonus point. Since it's inception bonus, what was the original organization name? Acronym or only? NORAD, North American, what does NORAD stand for? Aerospace Defense Command. It really is a terrible acronym because it's not accurate. It should be NADC. Acronym. A backronym is where they just work backward from an acronym, right? Cheyenne Mountain. Continental Air Defense Command. Con AD. I'll put the year too in 19. Oh, the 8. Two questions down. Goodbye, webpage. Okay. A Washington, D.C. zip code of 20252. Let's, Smokey Bear zip code. Washington, D.C. zip code of 20252. Is the only zip code to be given to an individual other than the President of the United States. What fictional character was the zip code given to? Smokey the Bear. Who, that forest fire happened in New Mexico, and that bear was found in New Mexico, so Smokey Bear is a New Mexican thing. It's not Smokey the Bear, by the way, it's Smokey Bear. I think he's called that because he was found in the Smoky Mountains. The Captain Mountains in New Mexico. Smokey Bear is cool. I'll say it. Done with Nora Track Santa. Done with Smokey Bear. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. The only zip code in the United States to be given to an individual other than the president. There we go. That's cool. See? This is how you discover new music. By listening to other playlists or something, I guess. Okay, what's the next one? Santa zip code? Should I do another Santa one? Hmm. Yeah, I'll go ahead and... You've convinced me, chat. I'll go ahead and put another Santa one in here. And this can be like a Christmas category. Christmas in May. Santa Claus. What American... What United States zip code has been assigned to Santa Claus? M-A-M-A. Wait. I was singing Glamorous. Mama's Boy. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've heard it. It's in my liked songs. Let's listen to it real quick. That's right. I love this song. I do like this song. Alright. That's enough of that. I'm gonna get copyright stricken. Actually. M-A-M-A-B-O-Y, Mama's Boy, Mama's Boy. M-A-M-A-B-O-Y, Mama's Boy, Mama's Boy. Alright, what United States zip code has been assigned to Santa Claus? And as a bonus, sure, I'll make it a double as well. What? Canadia. Why didn't they call it Canadia? You know, there are fictional cities all over the place in fiction. And I was just imagining, like, in a tongue-in-cheek kind of spoof of those. You have a, you have a utopic society that's called Canadia. What Canadian... It isn't called the Land of Canad. Well, in my fiction, it is going to be called the Land of Canad. So it'll be called Canadia. The mythical utopic society known as Canadia. What Canadian zip code has been assigned to Santa Claus? Answer 888-888. And Hohoho. Do 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 do. M-A-M-A-B-O-Y. Mama's boy, mama's boy. M-A-M-A-B-O-Y. Um. Um, 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 What the schmel am I looking for? Next question. Oh. It's like I've forgotten how to use technology. Jerry can etymology. I don't know. This one seems too easy. I think it would be too easy for everyone. So I'll put it up at the top. Oh! There we go. Do 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 do. In fact, I'll put these ones down on question 7, 8, 9. Of use and robustness. Great design. I mean, just a wonderful design. Oh man, that's genius. Oh my god. The triple handles. Like, that's why they have the triple handles. Is so if they're empty, you can easily carry 2 of them. And if they're full, then you can just use the middle. Oh. Dude. Genius. Genius. And the weld, the reason the weld is in a recessed area, it's both to build strength so you can stack stuff on top of it, but it also protects it from damage being indented into the sweet. Just they had some smart people in history, guys. What is the origin of the word Jerry? Jerry is slang for German. Slang for Germans. Used during wartime. World War II. Germans who invented the jerry can during World War II. Now, US style jerry cans. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. The lids are a little bit different. They don't have the indented welds. Stupid Americans. Ah, you stupid, filthy Americans. Yeah, see us allies. We could only carry one or two of them in both of our empty hands. Yeah, so you can only carry two of those, one in each hand. But if you were using the jerry cans, you could grab them by those two bars and carry two in each hand. So genius. This is the British copy of the German design. Can't really tell if it's just... Alright, that's it for jerry cans. Let's say bye to the jerry cans. Well, let's look at what, is that what an Irish jerry can looks like? I just, for a second, I got obsessed with the design of the jerry can. Like, oh, that's kind of cool. This blue one, but thicker. Thicker than a Snicker. All right. Next up, we have Omphaloskepsis. Do you guys know what Omphaloskepsis is? Omphaloskepsis is the act of pondering and gazing at one's part of one's own body. Okay. We're gonna know from Nathan. You want to take a guess? Alright. Omphaloskepsis is navel gazing. Derived from Greek, means the contemplation or meditation of one's navel. Contemplation or meditation upon what part of one's own body? Navel. Navel. With an E. Navel. Alright. Next question. Already got 6 questions done, guys. Check that out. Dolly Parton. No, wait. Whoops. I ruined it. The sheep, the famous cloned sheep Dolly. Dolly. The famous sheep. Let's see this jerry can. Ah. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, it comes with a lid opener tool. Oh, that's smart. Look at the design of the lid, and with the lid opener tool, it like slides right over it and makes it easy to open. That's sweet. Where does the lid opener tool sit, though? Sweet. Only $7. 7 pounds. I have a question. What does Ireland in 2025 and the user space, the USSR space race have in common? Both revolve around sending a dog into space. Is that a joke? Your jerry can collection? Is it actually like a collection of jerry cans? Or like you actually went out of your way to collect those cans? Or is it you just have a lot of them because you keep buying them to store stuff in? Dolly, the famous sheep. Received her name. Based, was named based received her name as a reference to Nice. The location. The cells. And the cells were cells being cloned were drawn from. What celebrity was Dolly named after? Dolly the sheep. I have a memory of talking to me in chat the other day. I had a weird dream last night. It's kind of strange. Me and my cousin tested it. Oh yeah, I read that. What the hell was I yapping about? Your just now? You yapping about the jerry cans, or previously you were talking about your girlfriend, ex-girlfriend? Yeah, try and answer this. Dolly, the famous sheep, received her name as a reference to the location on the donor that the cells being cloned were drawn from. What celebrity was Dolly the sheep named after? On Wednesday night. You were yapping about, I'm sure you were yapping about your story. That is correct, Dolly Parton. Now, I was wondering if I should have this as a bonus question, but it was named after Chris Jericho. Close, Nathan. Now, based on that question, do you know what location on the donor's body, the donor sheep's body, they got the cells from? And this is in relation to Dolly Parton. It is not the mouth. There's one very specific feature. Although she does have a very large mouth. There's another very specific feature of hers that that is why they named Dolly the sheep after her. The hooves. Yep. Her huge donkers. Her massive tracts of land. Yeah, they used breast cells to clone Dolly the sheep, and that's why they named her Dolly. So funny. Scientists are so dumb. Dolly Parton, who is just a phenomenal person, by the way. Like, I find that funny that they call her that. But so, to be specific, derived from mammary gland cells. Did you get that, Nathan? Dolly Parton? I can spell it for you if you want. If you want to learn more about her. I would be surprised if you've never heard of her. Like, she's very, very popular. Okay, next question. What is the next stupid question? Okay. Nuclear disarmament. Wikipedia. Alright, so Sandy symbol semaphore. Campaign for nuclear disarmament. CND. Created its icon. Its symbol by combining the semaphore what's it called? Semaphore gestures? Letters. Or C or N and D. This was soon adopted as the symbol for popular sign. Odd. Campaign for nuclear disarmament created its symbol by combining the semaphore letters for N and D. This was soon adopted as a symbol for what broader movement? Now, should I reverse it? I think it might be a little bit too hard if I reverse it and say the peace sign originated from yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna do it that way. The peace sign is the peace sign available in let's see. Peace. Was originally created based on the semaphore letters for N and D. for what campaign? Dude, I would go to a national tour of nuclear bases with the CND. That would be sweet, dude. Do they do that in the US too? The campaign for nuclear disarmament. Parentheses. C and D. I like that. I think that's a really good trivia question. All right. Next question. Let's do a cheeky save here. Consider yourself saved. Hey, have a good one, Nathan. Have a good one. I should have had you guys discussing the things for my midpoint question, because I don't know what I'm going to do for that. Ireland one? What about Ireland one? So basically, the way that my midpoints work, alright? You've got... Well, I'll just show you. Here is a midpoint. So you've got 8 things on the left, and you got 8 things on the right. And your goal is to mix or match the things on the left to the things on the right. Easy enough. Easy enough. So I basically need 16 things that can be matched together. So yeah, this is the style of the midpoint. Yeah. So for this one, for example, is match the film to the actor that was the main character in that film, or whatever. I don't even remember doing this one. This is for Friends. Oh, could you imagine my my security guys doing trivia? They would never. Oh, wow. Maybe it's good that maybe it's good that Nathan left, because I was looking into the Ring Boy scandal. Can it be memes? Sure, it could be memes.
The Ring Boy scandal was a sex scandal in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now known as WWE, centered around allegations that in the late 1980s and early 1990s ring announcer Mel Phillips, 1941 to 2012, had recruited teenage boys for the purposes of sexual exploitation. The scandal, which came at a time of turmoil for WWF, at the same time, they were suspected of supplying illegal steroids to their wrestlers, resulted in the dismissal of Phillips, Terry Garvin and, temporarily, Pat Patterson in 1992. Uh, 1-1 Pedro Pascal, 1-2 Cracker Bread, 2-1 John Cena, 2-2 the Grammys or Emmys incident. Not, I'm not sure. I'm sure what you're saying there. I don't know how I would turn that into a question. So I do think I am gonna go ahead and skip the Ring Boy scandal. I think we actually talked about this last week. The last man executed by guillotine in France was Hamado Jandubi,
who was beheaded on September 10th, 1977 in Marseille. 1977. 1977. That was after Star Wars. Yeah, it was the same year that Star Wars came out, but it was after the initial release of Star Wars. Star Wars came out before September 10th, I believe. Last execution by guillotine. And Star Wars release. Yeah, May 25th, 1977. So yeah, Star Wars came out before the last execution by guillotine. So it's possible that the last person to be executed by guillotine actually saw Star Wars. Although I don't know how how lucky, how I don't think they would have let him out. He was probably in prison for a while before he got sent to the ye old head chopper. Sir David Attenborough is older than sliced bread. I think we did talk about it last week during my or the last time we did trivia, but what method of execution was last used shortly after the release of Star Wars in 1977. Guillotine. What formerly popular method of execution was last used shortly after the release of Star Wars in 1977. The guillotine. Now, that is interesting. Sir David Attenborough is older than sliced bread. But how could I phrase that? Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Match the actors that are the same age. Boom. Josh Peck and Lady Gaga? Wow. Will Ferrell and Kurt Cobain. Oh, man. That's good. Oh, okay. I got it. That's great. Prince William and Nicki Minaj are the same age. Andy Samberg and James Corden. Miranda Cosgrove and Chance the Rapper. Okay. Macaulay Culkin and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Natalie Portman and Pitbull. Tobey Maguire and David Harbour. Jennifer Lopez and Jack Black were both born in 1969. Bad Bunny and Dakota Fanning. Ralph Macchio and George Clooney. This is great. This is phenomenal. John Cena and John Oliver. But also Steven. No, Jon Stewart. Age 62 years. What's his name? Ant-Man. Paul Rudd. Age 56 years. Okay. Stephen Colbert. Age 61 years. Dang. Yeah, this is great though. I love this. I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna use it as my midpoint. Boom. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Well, I got half of it done. I'm gonna have to make this. I'll make that after I eat food. I'll come back and I'll do that. And see if I can't finish up the rest tonight. Save that. I'll keep that here. But at this point, Operation Kitty, I see him every once in a while, but he seems to move on to before I can pull out my phone and stuff. I do have a second Operation Kitty that I haven't cut down and uploaded. But yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe and check out Bennykill. Check me out on patreon.com/BennyKill709 or buymeacoffee.com/BennyKill709. Either of these places will allow you to support me, Bennykill709, for whatever the heck it is that I do here. Thanks again, and I hope you have a good rest of your time zone.